Brats, if you've watched our unboxing videos, our videos where we're outside, when we were in Texas checking out VR stuff, you've heard Comica mics. We've been using their CVM WS60 mics. They sent us a long time ago. Now they've sent us these VDLive10 USB mics, so we can potentially start using their mics for streams and other stuff too. Let's open them up. This mic in this video, if you're looking for this set, the VDLive10, $169 right now on Amazon. That's two mics, the dock, and that dock also does charge them. Oh boy, that's a slow open, come on. One for video, one for live. Okay, we got the manual. This runs on a 2.4 gigahertz wireless USB connection. Oh boy, come out here. And this is it right here. We got an open, we got a button to pair. In case you unpair these somehow, you can just press that and it'll repair everything as long as it's all in there. You got the USB-C port on the side to charge this whole thing, and you got a reset button in there. Oh, it all lights up. Let's see what else we got here. I'm wondering if this comes with adapters or if you're looking, you're really gonna be rocking USB-C only. A whole lot. A USB-C to USB-A adapter for it. We've got the fuzzy in case you're taking it outside. Interestingly, because unlike these are little tiny lapel mics right here. These, the way they work, you just take this whole thing and you just clip that on. Tries to make it a little simpler for you. We've got what looks to be a phone adapter right here, in case you're not wanting to use your USB-C port on your phone, but you're wanting to use an aux port. We've got a USB-C to USB-A. That's just to charge the whole thing. And then you've got a camera top mount right here. So if you're putting this on an actual camera like one of ours that we're using, then you can hook this whole thing on there and use this to hold your wireless adapter. Build quality feels good. They feel like they're small and very solid, taking off all these things that were keeping these from connecting. Now, of course, most important test is how do they sound? Let's get one of these hooked up and test it out. Now, the most important question, we're jumping right to it, is how do they sound? We right now have the new VDLive10 on at $169. The other one, like I said, $191 on Amazon. It was $220 when we got it, but you're looking at a $30 difference and a difference of a lot of convenience where everything comes in one box. There's no cables, but it is kind of chunky. You see that thing. You're gonna notice it there. We don't know yet how this is turning out or how this sounds. We went through an adjusted volume, try to get you as close as they are together. Keep in mind, if you are listening on a phone, you are probably not hearing the most accurate representation. We are testing these with nice headphones, with studio monitors, with surround speakers, all to hear the difference ourselves when we listen to these. But right now I have no idea what we're hearing and how these sound. So we'll be back. I'm actually, after this, I'm also gonna take these over to the other studio, spend a couple days testing them out, trying them with the other PC, with the USB port, with a 3.5, really get you a really nice in-depth look at how these are gonna work for you and get back to you soon. So after some time and testing, we have learned a lot about this little Comica mic. One thing that we've found, it is extremely sensitive, and we're having problems with accidentally blowing it out. That's when you have your volume, usually it's when your volume's set too high, you make a loud noise, it peaks, and it sounds like instead of sounding like your actual audio. Clipping is another name for it. Might actually be happening right now, I can't hear it. We have it set to the lowest volume on itself, and then on the camera that it's going to, we also have it on a lower volume. What I've been doing in some of the videos is I've been putting it further away from my mouth to try and help counter that, and I actually have the little fuzzy thing on it right now too, just to see if that makes any difference. Without all this wire, without this big old box hanging off me somewhere. So I like that about them, especially for if we're filming like quick YouTube shorts or I need something handy. I mean, you just pop open this box, it's all charged from the box, everything's synced up, right? You turn it on, you turn that on, and you're good to go. So I do really like all that about it, but we've been struggling a little bit with how loud the volume gets. The mics you're usually hearing when you see us here in the unboxing studio are Comica mics, the one you see right here that runs to my box that's in my pocket that I can't get out. This is a pretty quality mic here. You're hearing it. It sounds pretty good. It's not the best thing ever, but it's also not crazy expensive. Less than $200 for two wireless mics isn't a high price. These little Comica mics are trying to be extremely convenient. They come in an easy case that charges them up. They're trying to be really easy. Now, somewhere along that line, it seems like they sacrificed something, because basically what we found the problem is happening on every single one of these. The preamp inside of the receiver is set too high. So even though on the receiver, you can turn down the volume of the mic, no matter what, it's still too loud. You turn down the volume on the camera that it's taking it in. You turn everything down and you're still getting that scratchiness. But it's not actually clipping. That's the weird
weird part. It's not jumping into the red zone. It's staying down. The volume's staying down, but we're still getting that sound. I gotta say, at that point, audio quality in a mic, if you're paying more than $100, especially $150, that's probably the most important thing. So that right there tells me, no, you shouldn't buy this. I hate to say that because it seems like they've tried really hard to make a good product. It is better than like when I'm in here filming shorts on a phone. It is better to use this than to just use the phone mic in the open room and pick up the echoes and the other sounds. But you have to be so cautious with it. You gotta keep it away. You can't turn your mouth towards it or you're gonna get that horrible sound. You gotta look for something better, even potentially from Comica themselves if you find some of their other stuff like we have that works, but it's just not gonna be worth that much money when you're gonna be fighting this issue all along. What do you think out there? Do you have this set of mics? Is that why you ended up here watching this video of the VDLive10 and you had a different experience? Is it possible that I have a defective unit? Is it possible that the volume 1 is actually the loudest volume and the volume 4 is the quietest volume? It doesn't seem like it by how the little bars are going, but maybe there's something someone can tell me out there that would help make this sound a little better. Of course, if you are at this video and you are watching on your phone on a single speaker on a pair of not great headphones, it might not sound bad. And you think, oh, I don't get why you're saying this. You need to be listening on some quality studio monitors on a really nice set of monitoring headphones, and you're immediately gonna pick up what's going on with this mic that is bothering us too. I still wanna say thank you for Comica sending us these to test them out. I would probably still continue to use them on the shorts, like I said, but you just don't have enough control over what's going on inside the unit to make it sound really nice. So hey, thank you for coming out. I hope this helps some of you out there who are looking to make more quality in your videos. You're doing some production of your own, and I will see you in another reality.